What's up, guys? Ando from PFS here. We talked about 5 stretches that I see on the practice range that I don't really like, and I'm going to give you 5 alternatives to those stretches. All right. So every time I come to the practice range, I see a couple guys just doing some stretches for 5 seconds, and I'm just kind of shaking my head. So I'm going to give you some better dynamic movements to substitute for those stretches. Okay. So here we go. All right, first stretch that I see a lot of out in the practice range is just a regular bend over toe touch. Okay, so I see a lot of guys just trying to bend over, try and touch your toes. Okay, move them from their lower back. Okay, the problem with that, guys, is a lot of guys don't know how to move from their hips. And again, it's just putting more pressure in that lower back and not really targeting your hamstrings. Okay, so I'd rather see a slight knee bend. Move them from your hips, back flat, core tight, and from this position, try to straighten out that leg, big stretch in the hamstring, okay, and then stand back up. Doing about 8 to 10 reps of those, okay, will kind of loosen up your hamstrings a little bit better than a regular toe. Golfers on the range, okay, they'll use their club and they'll just start twisting. Again, they're just using their lumbar spine, just thinking they can get a stretch any way they can, just rotating. Okay, again, that's doing more harm than good. This stretch movement I'd rather see, okay, is just turning nice and slow. Okay, then back to middle. Trying to get separation from lower body to upper body. Okay, once you do about 10 reps of those, you can go into more full swings. Again, getting full range of motion. Squeezing the glutes, and again, kind of mimic your follow through. I'm getting the hips involved. Again, squeezing the core, kind of get everything active and everything warm before I play. All right, guys, next stretch I don't really like to see on the range. Okay, this is a static quad stretch. You see guys trying to keep their balance, trying to get their quads. And again, it's not saying that we don't use our quads during the golf swing, but again, I'd rather see you warm up your hips and glutes instead. So here's a dynamic stretch you could do. Just kind of bring this knee across your body. Set it down. Also, you kind of work on that balance, work on those ankles. Okay, watch my arm go the opposite direction of my knee. Okay, then I'll switch sides. This way I'm kind of mimicking the action I'm going to take when I make a backswing. Okay, and follow. So again, my glutes are getting involved, my core, my hips. Instead of just standing here, try to stretch out your quads where your hips and glutes need most of the warming up. Okay, try and get good shoulder stretch. Maybe switch sides, hold it for 5 seconds. Again, it's not very dynamic, and again, a lot of people don't even know what they're stretching when they do that. I'd rather see this. Think this is a golf cart here. Okay, I'd rather see you do your turn. Kind of hold, have your head down, come back. This way it's a little bit more dynamic. And I'll switch sides, okay? Again, I have the golf cart here. I'm gonna hold each side. I'm kind of pulling dynamically away from the cart. That way I feel a little bit in my lower back, my lats, my shoulder rotators. So that way it's a little bit more dynamic. And again, your body takes a lot of torque when you play or practice. So just sitting here, holding your arms, I could do too much. I'd rather see that one. All right, last one here that I see a lot of, and I'm not really sure know why, but I see a lot of guys, they'll just grab the lower back and they'll start pushing it up. And again, they might do a couple of these. Okay. One mistake a lot of golfers make is if their back is sore, they think they need to stretch out their back, which makes sense. But again, if our hips are stiff and they don't move, all the compensation can go to the back. Okay, so let's get those hips warmed up. Again, I'll grab my golf cart here. Okay, I'd rather see you make good hip circles so we get blood in those joints. All right, again, coming up high. So that way we get the hips moving. If our hips move good, and again, our lower backs can do what it's supposed to do is just keep us stable. Okay, it's not really supposed to rotate in a rotary movement. Okay, that's what our hips are for. All right, so I'd rather see a lot more hip work than doing stretching out your back, where again, it's doing more harm than good. All right, guys, so that's it. Those are 5 alternative exercises I like to see instead of the other ones that I showed you of the static stretches. Again, if you want to see more videos, check out our YouTube site. We've got a lot of exercises and movements that will help you out before round and after round, just overall better movement. And again, check us out on Instagram, ando_PFS, and check us out online. Thanks.